Professor Kumar, you're hearing three political parties. You're a psephologist. Yeah, you will respond. Sir, the psephologist must respond. Professor Kumar, the surveys are showing the BJP ahead by a wide margin in Gujarat and a narrow election in Himachal. What's your sense? What is that key factor that you believe is crucial in this final election of 2022?
Rajdeep, if we talk about Gujarat, I think we have done a survey, and when the survey was conducted almost a month before the voting in Gujarat, we clearly saw BJP ahead of the two rivals, which is Congress and Aam Aadmi Party, which is in a very close battle for the number 2 and number 3 position. In my opinion, it's not about a very excellent governance in Gujarat. People have raised questions about governance when it comes to corruption, when we are asking questions about, say, unemployment, price rise. But I think what is weighing in favor of BJP is the image of Prime Minister Modi, the question of identity, the question of Gujarati identity, because many times it was referred that Prime Minister Modi, Narendra Modi is our Bada Pradhan and we need to strengthen his hands. So I think it is the question of identity, Gujarati identity, because Prime Minister Modi belongs to Gujarat and this is the time we must strengthen his hands. So I think the key factor which you keep asking is Narendra Modi, the Prime Minister of the country, who is also one of the star campaigners of BJP. I think if we move to Himachal, Himachal by all means is going to be a very close contest, while Congress is, trying to contest elections on the local issues. They want the elections to be localized. They are picking up issues which has connect with the people in different constituency, whether it is about old pension scheme, whether it is about Agniveer, etc. All these issues. But if you look at the BJP knows that if they try to play on the wicket of on the Congress wicket, Congress pitch, they would find it difficult. That is why BJP is trying to contest on national issues. If you look at the manifesto, women empowerment is the key factor, because they know that women are 48% of the total voters, and elections after election during last 3-4 years, we have seen women turning out to vote in much bigger numbers, and there is a slight advantage BJP has among women voters in most of the states. If that happens, BJP will have an edge. But as I said, it is a close contest. Also look at the BJP's manifesto, trying to send out a message to the majority community that this is the party which cares for the majority community and it doesn't care for the minorities. If you read the manifesto, there is a reference to spending 12,000 crores in the next 10 years to uplift the, provide facilities for the at the religious places. Also there is a reference to uniform civil code, and there are few other references. So sending out a message to the majority community that this is the party which is committed to caring the needs of the majority community. So the whole idea is to make this issue as a national issue.
Let me take that to you, Gaurav Bhatia. Both in Himachal and in Gujarat, the BJP is saying that we will have a committee that will look at a uniform civil code. Now you know that eventually a uniform civil code has to come through Parliament. But somewhere the messaging is, look, we built the Ram Mandir, or we are building a Ram Mandir. We got Article 3, we got rid of Article 370, next step uniform civil code. Do you believe that these national issues can work in a local election? You're not speaking about the state of roads, for example, in some parts of Gujarat or Himachal. You're not speaking, for example, on the old pension scheme. You're not speaking on local issues, you're speaking on national issues.
Please allow me to first respond to the two speakers before me from political parties. Today is the day when we must show the mirror to the most corrupt and the most communal Congress party. They speak about Morbi, and very responsibly I'll tell you, the culprits, 9 of them have been arrested and more will be arrested, and the investigating agencies are doing their job. The Prime Minister himself met the family members. But today, Rajdeep, you are an ace journalist, unbiased. You should be asking Jagdish Titler, of all the people, who's an accused, Sanjay Kumar, who is behind bars for the 1984 pogrom, has been given a place in the election committee. constituted by the Congress party. Just like he was given a place in the Delhi Pradesh Congress committee by Sonia Gandhi. These people have the gumption and the guts to talk about other incidents. First, answer to the people. How could Jagdish Titler for you be epitome of leadership in the Congress? Second, I want to also talk about Satish Jarkioli. You think when you say Hindu is a cuss word, it's a bad word. And after that, he is not even expelled from the party. The Hindus and the citizens of the country, even the non-Hindu, he is not getting allergic to your politics of hatred. Third, you want to speak about Himachal. I want to ask the Congress spokesperson, AIMS was given by whom? 55 years Congress party was in the central government. Why didn't they have an AIMS in Himachal Pradesh? IIM. What about the bulk drug park? What about Atal Tunnel? What an OPS you talked about? Rajdeep, do your research well. Ask the Congress spokesperson, when the old pension scheme was done away with and new pension scheme had to be implemented all over the country, why did the then Congress government in Himachal Pradesh give consent to implement the new pension scheme? They talk about guarantees. Let me also do some research for you and tell you the right facts. Rajasthan, they promised unemployment allowance. Did they fulfill that promise? They promised pension for old farmers. Did they do that? Madhya Pradesh, holding Ganga Jal in their hand, they said we will waive off farmer loan. They didn't. We did. And I just want to now come to Aam Aadmi Party. Aam Aadmi Party today, Rajdeep, is a party which is synonymous to corruption. And with some responsibility, I will tell you, there is no other party whose sitting minister is behind bars for 5 months, not granted bail by the court. The deputy CM is accused number 1 in the excise scam. They made promises to the farmers of Punjab. What happened? The pollution in Delhi is because Arvind Kejriwal doesn't care about the citizens of Delhi. He is busy in Gujarat during his election campaign. The questions that I want to ask is, Aam Aadmi Party is synonymous to corruption and you can't take action against your leaders. What is your locus to even be in Gujarat when you have failed the people of Delhi and Punjab? And my second point would be, Rajdeep, if you just give me indulgence for 30 more seconds, I just want to say one more thing. Gopal Italia hurting the sentiments of the Hindu community yet again. Rajendra Gautam, have they been expelled from the party? Gopal Italia, rather Arvind Kejriwal was justifying, is a very popular leader. He was sitting with me in the car and people are not raising any questions on him. When he says temples are a place of exploitation. So there are a lot of similarities of corruption, communal politics,
please, or only
and
Gaurav
leadership
Bhatia will speak,
deficit between
Yes.
the Congress and the
No, Gaurav Bhatia, you know, this is not, you've had enough time because you've been attacked from both AAP and Congress. I will give each AAP and Congress a minute
Thank you,
each to
Rajdeep.
respond. Yeah,
I'm very happy. Thank you.
You know,
I'm
so
grateful
let
to
them
you.
respond.
Rajdeep.
Rohan
Thank
Gupta,
thank you.
you want to,
I'm a very fair person.